Yes, Scorpio. Oh, how you doing? It's your girl, Alex. For those of you who don't know me, welcome. Hey, boo thing. And I'm here to bring you guys your weekly tarot reading. I got a set. I didn't set before I hit record. God Angels Universe, do you have any channeled messages for Scorpio? They're saying change and challenge, change and challenge. I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's sitting at your core right now is change and challenge, change. Not that it's a challenge to change, but I feel like there's a challenging change headed your way. I don't know what this is. It feels like there's a big change coming up, but it feels positive, believe it or not. There it is. Look, strength card. Okay, I'm really interested in this. It kind of feels like a lot of you guys, okay, it's a big change. It's a big push. This almost feels like an uprooting, right? And again, none of this is negative. An uprooting in the sense that it's almost like you're releasing something, this big challenge, and it's going to be a change for you. Okay, that makes sense. So it kind of feels like, okay, an example, the best example that I can give, it's almost like instead of redecorating, as an example, one room of your house, you're going to gut the whole house, right? So it's almost like this, okay, angels just said like spring cleaning, but this is not a cleansing, clearing. It's not a cleansing, it's a clearing. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. And angels are saying this is you internally. This does not feel like any external force. It doesn't feel like any external event is causing this. It's almost like something inside of you you're about to uproot and get rid of. It's almost like the dead weeds or weeds. You're pulling them up out of you. I love that message. All right, if I can get my shuffling life in order, we will put out the rest of these cards. Angels are saying, tell them more. Tell them more. Like what? What more do you have for me to tell them? Tell them how fantastic it's going to be. As my cards are falling out and I'm being told to pick them all up. So you got the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. Okay, I like it. I like it. Eight of Pentacles has been coming out in your readings lately. Yeah, look at that. You're releasing yourself from this. That's what that is. Hey, you've been holding on to it for a long time. That devil right now is representing bondage, addiction. Ooh, so it feels like some of you guys are overcoming an addiction. Child with the Queen of Wands. Feels like it's related to what? Passion. Okay. Impulsiveness. Okay. I love it. Two of Cups. Nice. Oh, karmic? Karma. I don't want to say that corny shit about completing a cycle or completing a karmic cycle, but I'm going to say it. I feel like some of you guys are completing a karmic cycle. Let me get my tripod life here in order. Okay. And I didn't do anything else. I didn't correct it. Come on, girl. Okay. Sorry, I'm listening for messages before I even start getting into these cards. Yeah, they're saying an uprooting. Sorry, I hope you guys know what that means. If that's your message, let me know. Because I feel they're just showing me almost like this big lump of clay or dirt, something that's really dense that's sitting inside of you. It feels like it's right above your solar plexus, right? So it could be the connection between your solar plexus and your heart chakra, because that's exactly where this mass is sitting. And I feel like once you uproot it, love is going to flow. Ow. Angels are saying for some of you guys is how you view love and relationships. Your inner child is sitting here on the table with the Six of Cups near the Eight of Pentacles. It's encased between the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So that kind of says to me, this is something that is long standing, right? You've been this way for a long time. Oh, angels are saying for some of you guys, I hate this word, but for some of you guys, it's a desperation for love. That's what's being uprooted. Nice. Because your views of it were distorted in the first place, by the way, right? It's almost like Everybody has ideas about what love is. And God help us, because especially those of us here in the US and maybe around the world, I don't know because I only live in the US, but it's almost like if we didn't have healthy forms of love growing up, we learned love outside of us. We learned what love is through movies, through bad relationships, through watching others in their relationships. And I feel like there is a time now for you to clear that space between the energetic power of your solar plexus and the most powerful manifestation tool that you have, which is your heart, right? For a lot of you guys, you have been manifesting. Okay, you've been manifesting with that broken connection. Wow. So it's almost like you've been driving around using the wrong gas on the wrong tires. It's almost like your vehicle, it's been functional, it's been working, but not to its best capability. I hope that makes sense. And your vehicle is your chakral energetic system, because as energy beings, those are our points of attraction, right? Our solar plexus, our heart chakra, sacral, root, throat, third eye, and crown. Ooh, but again, angels for you, specifically Scorpio right now, are talking about, again, that connection between solar plexus and your heart. There is a mass that's sitting right there. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Sorry to spend so much time on that, but I feel like that was really important. And I promise you guys, every time I sit at this table, I'm like, okay, what else can I share with Scorpio? What else do we have to talk about? Angels always come through. So the Strength card, right? This card depicts this angel relieving that lion of distress because he has something in his tooth that is causing him great pain. Well, he's the king of the jungle. How does she know that he's not going to kill her? Well, he's afraid of her killing him too, but he's in so much pain, he has no other choice but to believe and to have faith. And then faith shows up and relieves him of his pain. Good God Almighty, Scorpio. That's what you're going through. I don't want to use the word transformation, angels, because they're Scorpios. They know about that. But angels are also saying too, it's almost like they're transforming their chakral system, their chakral balance. Because I don't know, because of course I'm reading for a bunch of you guys. I don't know if some of you guys are having issues with solar plexus. I can almost guarantee a lot of y'all are having issues with your heart chakra. Okay, as Scorpios, it's like, nah, yeah, tell me something new, right? But again, the connection between that, I don't know if anybody has ever thought about that, let alone did anything about, we always talk about clearing chakras and, making sure they're, performing at optimal, function or whatever, right? But what about the space around the chakras? That's what's being highlighted here. And here, by the way, Queens, for me, that's your moon placement. That's that feminine energy. That's that divine feminine. Right now, a lot of you guys it's almost like your heart is water. It's emotion, right? A lot of you guys, your heart is performing almost like it's fire. Ooh-wee. Angels are also saying too, yes, this is going to resonate heavily with those of you who have a fire sign in your moon placement. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's Aries. Ooh, child. Sorry. That's what I'm saying as of late. Okay. Now that we've got that intuitive message out, I can focus on these cards. Strength, endurance, power. Exercising the power of your light, right? Your light being, your light self, your energetic self. This card also kind of represents too, to me, your softer side, right? Your more feminine side, your more nurturing side. I feel like for a lot of you guys, angels are saying, never forget the power of your sensitivity. Never forget the power of a gentle touch, your kindness, your compassion. That's what's at play here right now. Because right now it feels like that is the dominant energy. For me, that lion represents ego, carnal, physical, 3D, right? The threat, okay, of, and I don't want to go there, but it's almost like not just the power of your ego, your mind, your brute, but the power of your heart, your gentleness, the angelic side in all of you. Hoo-wee. All right, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. This is working and being dedicated, right? Giving a lot of attention. A lot of you guys are doing inner child work. For a lot of you guys, it's probably the first time that you're venturing into inner child work, because just as that lion, a lot of you guys have been operating out of that conscious egotistical space. And I don't mean egotistical in a negative way, but it's almost like your head, your logic has always dominated who you are. Angels are saying, yeah, let that childlike part of you, that innocence about you, let him or her, them or they breathe. Let that out, right? And yeah, because you've been holding it hostage, you've been holding it captive because of all of the bad experiences that you've been having, not necessarily just in love and relationships, but all of the challenges that you've had with your heart, especially in this lifetime. There are a lot of Scorpios, a lot of people, again, who have not learned healthy versions of love. Now, the universe is trying to move you more towards connection, the connection between your sacral and your heart. I don't know a whole lot about chakras, but it has been shown to me that your chakras feed each other, right? So you guys are powerful in your own right, in your solar plexus. What are you feeding over to your heart, to your emotions? Today, yesterday, 10 years ago, spend that fiery, dominant energy. Angels are also bringing in codependency. A lot of you guys have been codependent on love, addicted to love. Scorpio, you could debate me on that, okay? If that's not your reading, if that's not your message, move along, right? But it's almost like there was this bondage towards love. Look at the two people at the base of this card. That's representing love, relations. Look at the bond between them. A lot of you guys have been in relationships like that, where there was negative attachment. What did negative attachment bring along? Negative reciprocity. You're the one doing all the work. Eventually you got tired and you got burnt out. So now this reading is saying to you, okay, now that you're tired and burnt out, let's go ahead and break that negative connection between, again, solar plexus, heart chakra, you, your person, you and your negative versions of love, you and your relationship with codependency, you and your relationship with negative attachment. Whoo! Scorpio, y'all have some of the best damn readings on the planet. And I can read for any sign like this. You guys are the ones who get it. You get it because you get it and you get us, you get me, okay? Because you know what this is. You receive these messages better than any other sign of the zodiac. If I was talking to another sign, I might have been faced with ego. She don't know what she's talking about. I mean, she ain't a damn psychologist. She just a tarot reader, right? Like Scorpio gets me. Scorpio, I get you right back, boo things. Yes. All right. Again, that first line is always powerful. That's always your line, Scorpio. Saturn, planet of karma. A lot of you guys are uprooting karmic ties. Now, by the way, I'm not talking cord cutting. That's something totally different. You would assume that, right? Because there's a cord right there. But angels are saying to me, no, baby, this is not cord cutting. Okay. Angels are saying it's unleashing, releasing the baggage. Got it. The baggage of, again, what you've piled onto your heart. Not only that, but the stories you tell yourself about love. Okay? I think we should find a new word for love because it's so horribly used. It's like when you say it, people clam up. When you say it, they automatically, angels, thank you. Because I heard as soon as you say love, believe it or not, the first thing people feel and receive is attachment. When you say love, attachment, people are like, ooh, I'm not there yet, right? Because they feel the pull of it. A lot of you guys have had negative pulls. You've been drawn and pulled to people that you shouldn't have been pulled to. And the reason why is because as soon as you hear it, it's almost like a triggering, and automatically it's like, oh, there's somebody who can love me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to give this person a chance because love. They already brought up love. So because they brought up love, that means that they can love, and that means that they will love me. So it's almost like they say it, you get triggered, and automatically you give this person your attention. Ooh, child. All right. I'm trying to put the second row down. I got to keep going. I'm saying this is my Scorpio boo things. I gotta do a brain dump when it comes to y'all. Meaning whatever angels give me, I gotta give you, Scorpio. Okay. We do a much better shuffling. Oh, I'm hearing that this next line is coming from God. Ooh, God is showing up today again. Thank you, God. All right, here we go. I love you, Scorpio. I love you. I love you so much that I brought you into this life knowing that we would be in separation for some time, that you wouldn't be right up under me, right near me. So I lovingly let you go to learn your lessons. Oh, beautiful. Oh my God, beautiful. And I will also read these cards traditionally as well. So right now I'm totally in my head. I will also read these cards traditionally as well. Right now it feels, my head is completely open. So you guys are getting God-like messages. Okay, just put them down. Look at all those swords. Yeah, mental energy, conscious space. Conscious space. So, did we talk about that in your previous reading? I think we did. How the question was, why is it that when you fall in love, you can't love in the 3D? Look at all these swords. We're talking about love. We're talking about connection, Two of Cups, not attachment. Okay? Connection is mutual. Attachment to me is dependent, right? Dependency. I rely on you for my love. Ooh, I'm going to keep going. I promise I'm trying to keep going. You got two queens facing. Now I'm looking at the cards. I've stepped down out of my head. Now I'm looking back at the cards. So strength in love, endurance in love. You do have new love that's coming to you. But again, just in your previous reading, when new love arrives, when you guys start feeling love, suspicion, you're triggered and you start to become suspicious, then you guys go on and take the elevator up to the penthouse suite in your head. A lot of you guys are, a lot of the time Scorpio is always going to have to hold back in love to an extent because Scorpio is someone who loves unconditionally, right? So sometimes you guys just can't say, for instance, open the floodgate. Sometimes you do have to hold back and block your heart. But what's happening is you've been doing that for so long that now you don't even have to block your heart. Your heart automatically closes down. And because you've done it so much, so it's like, okay, Scorpio's talking to somebody new. All right, yeah, close them up. You know what I mean? So this is a test. I just heard. This is a universal test, Scorpio. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are going to have a new love that's coming in your life relatively soon. Angels are saying within a month. Okay? And you're going to be tested to see, especially after this lesson, when this new love arises, if you're going to go into ego, protective mode, suspicious mode, shutdown mode, or are you going to appeal to your softer energetic side? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Scorpio, I know you've been working on your defenses. I know angels are saying you need to work on your defenses. You need to work on that guard. Okay? Yeah, you guys are like super, super, super psychic. You're dangerously psychic, Scorpio, because you could just sense things about people. And if you sense the bullshit, yeah, close them up. Okay. But angels are wanting you to kind of, I was going to say relook at that. It's not a word, but they want you to look into that, right? They want you to now pay attention to your 3D self. Angels are also saying to your heart chakra, specifically when love shows up, when love arises. I'm also being told to tell you guys to get a journal, right? And in this journal, angels are wanting you guys to document what you physically, spiritually, and emotionally go through what you go through in response to love and the love that's around you. Love of your family, love of your kids, love of your friends, love of your job, love of your dog. It's almost like we want you guys to carry around a thermometer, okay? And within each area of love in your life, we want you to take your emotional temperature and then document it. Now, don't pay attention to what you're documenting. It's like, oh, I love my dog. Solar plexus opens up. Heart chakra opens up. Oh, dog safe, dog good, dog can't hurt me. When I see my dog, I feel utter joy and happiness. Okay, love of mother. All right, careful about the triggers. Some of you guys have that same thing. Oh, I love my mother. Oh, but you know what? I guard my heart because my mom could be a little biting at times. That's the stuff we want you to document. And again, keep it real simple. How you respond to love from mother, love from this, love from that one. Okay? Then they're saying after 30 days, go back and look at that journal, and you are going to see your emotional body, that inner child, in 3D in real life. Sorry, that was good. That was good. So yeah, there's your inner child. There's your unconditional love. There you're blocking yourself off of because of all the negative and bad experiences that you've had in your life. This is you guys shutting down your heart chakra because your mind takes over. Like I said, a lot of you guys get on the logical side and shut down the emotional side. But when this new love arises, universe is going to have you under a microscope, Scorpio. By the way, I don't believe in a God or a universe that punishes you, okay? I believe in a God in the universe that cultivates you, that nurtures you, that helps you to grow, okay? So whatever you experience on this test, on this path, there's no freaking punishment. It's just acknowledgement and bringing things to your attention. That's it. So don't feel like, oh Lord, I'm going to get the test. Everybody getting anxious, like, oh, I gotta pass. That's ego. That's ego. Because ego has to pass or want to pass every test it's giving. Angel don't give a shit about no tests, right? The angel just cares about completing his or her assignment and distributing light and love. That's it. I can fail distributing light and love, by the way, right? Because again, that failure label is coming from ego, by the way. I'm just saying. Angel said, speak on that and explain that a little bit more. In the universe, there is no pass, fail, good, bad, wrong, right. In the universe, there's just positive and negative. Negative is not positive, good, joy, wonderful, good. Positive is not that. Negative is not bad, horrible, this, that. It's just two different energy types. One carries a certain amount of lessons with it. The other one carries a certain amount of lessons with it. Us is in the 3D, we gravitate towards the positive, right? And we hide away from the negative. But again, what was your reward system growing up? Did you get punished for doing good? Did you get punished for giving light? I remember one time specifically, I said something beautiful and powerful to my mom, at that time, and she just unleashed this dragon's fire worth of negativity. And in my little mind, in my little self, I was like, I thought I was doing something good, but I was punished for it. So, angels just said, some of y'all got triggered. I got to pause. I gotta pause because I heard some of y'all got triggered. It wasn't you. It wasn't your fault. You were being that beautiful, young, naive child. You were. You didn't know good or bad. You were just distributing love. Your heart was wide open, and then life came along. Excuse me, this one. Life came along and closed you up, Scorpio. But again, it's never you. You're never the problem. It's life, right? Angel said, correct that. Because Scorpio they have to interpret life, and they have to receive life, and they have to, a life left an impression on you. It's unfortunate because the impression that life left on you was very negative, okay? But the beautiful thing, as we opened with this reading, it's time to uproot and clear. There is a difference between cleansing and clearing. Cleansing is washing the dirty pants. Clearing is throwing them bitches out. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm keeping it going. And angels are saying up until now, a lot of you guys didn't know. I love you, Scorpio. You didn't know. You internalized it, right? And you being the super analytical sign that you are, you're trying to get to the bottom of it. You didn't know. You didn't know. You thought you were doing something wrong. And again, no wrong, right? You thought you were doing something wrong. You thought the fault was in you. You thought, oh, I've got to be broken. I keep attracting this bullshit energy. No, Scorpio, you had that debris sitting between solar plexus and heart. So there was no good flow of energy from solar plexus to heart because of that debris that's sitting there. I'm sorry, I had to pause. I have to pause because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're breaking down or you're having a moment is what I'm hearing. Because you didn't know how to get rid of it. You've done the work, you've done the healing, you're in therapy, you've talked to your mom and your dad trying to clear, past karmic, baggage, trying to get an understanding, trying to heal. It's almost like I've done everything, Alex, and I'm still attracting the same sludge. Well, congratulations, Scorpio, because you're going to clear it, okay? 10s represent completion. 10s represent it's done. Now you know. This is information God, angels, and the universe are giving you. So it's almost like you could release the mental baggage and trauma and let go of the past. And start to form healthy bond. Hey, star card. Start to form healthy healthy connections, right? You can align. You can start to attract healthy love. Okay, y'all ain't want me to get that message out. Negative energy. So yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, you are on your way. The universe, again, helping, supporting for you to find that beautiful connection. Okay. Star card, guidance, right? Healing, right? As in celebration, joy, enlightenment, arrival, completion. Hey, I love that. I love that. I love that. Look at that. Look at the board, guys. Look at the board. 2 major arcanas. Again, this is you, Scorpio. We've talked about this in your previous reading. This reading is about Scorpio, all about Scorpio. Angels are saying we are too trying to help you guys cleanse your insides. When we say your insides, your ego, we're trying to clear out what you've been telling yourself. We're trying to teach you new lessons about love and do away with what you've learned thus far. Okay? The debris. Sword, 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 and sword. And I love this because the 10, the completion of this negative thinking these negative lessons, right? This negative pattern that you've developed over years and over time is coming to an end. You will heal from the past, Scorpio. Okay? Now, please understand something about me as a person and as a reader. I don't deal bullshit. I don't. When I say you will heal, it is done. There is no ifs, ands, or buts, by the way. There is no, oh, it's going to take no, it is done. Okay? It is done. Who are we going to? Angels are saying divine abundance? Or are we doing, okay, they're saying Oracle of the Seven Energies, but they're saying divine abundance now. Okay. We're reading signs. This is all about Scorpio. This is not sign specific, but angels are saying this will affect Scorpio. The signs that I'm reading out are signs in your chart. Leo, right? Leo, angels are saying you're in your south node because this is about your past. So those of you who have Leo in your south node, I know my Leo is in south node. This is your message. Okay. Those of you with Capricorn in your south node, this is your message. Okay. Scorpios with Libra moon, Aries moon, this is your message. Now, by the way, this is all Scorpio's message if it resonates with you. But I feel like for those of you who had those signs specifically, you were the guys who broke down. You were the guys who were crying. You were the guys who were just uprooted, uplifted, and healed. It is done. All right, so we're doing divine abundance. Yeah, 30 minutes, whatever. I don't even try no more. All right, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to name this reading. Faith, miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Talk about confirmation. I'll read it again. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Right? Always remember, guys, your heart chakra is your most powerful magnetic tool. Okay? I don't like the word tool, but it's your most powerful physical energy source. Okay? Now, when I say powerful, I just mean in its magnetism. It pulls in. The source of who you are, all of your power, all of the God inside of you is your solar plexus, right? But how you draw experiences into your life, heart chakra. Now, for those of you who are really vibrate high, what I have been doing recently is combining both of them, right? If I want to manifest something, I activate my solar plexus and my heart chakra, and it comes right up. I promise you guys, within 24 hours. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not saying I'm like, okay, I want a free lunch. Ooh, let me manifest. That's not what I'm talking about, right? I only kind of use that to draw in a very significant experience. I don't abuse any of my power. I'm quite lazy with it, in all honesty. So just a little clarification there. Divine abundance. What else do you have for Scorpio? Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. Mentioned to you guys that you were going to be tested. You got new love coming in, Scorpio. So these are your instructions on what you need to do to wind up with that connection. Or achieve, that's a better word, achieve that connection. I'll read this one again. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. You've been given your study plan. Document, again, how you perceive love in your life. And angels are saying, if you can, do it for 30 days. A lot of you guys are going to see results after a week or you're going to see your patterns after a week. But if you can, try it for 30 days. Oh God, you are so amazing. Detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Remember, we talked about detachment, dependency, codependency. No, we talked about attachment, right? Codependency, right? Detachment is just flow, right? Detachment is flow. You guys know when you are manifesting, what do they say? Act like you don't need it. When you manifest something, go on about your life. Don't babysit it. Just let it flow out there in the ethers. This one fell out. Ooh, child. Worth. You have been worthy to belong. You have been worthy to belong, to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. God. And I'm holding these up just in case you guys want to take a screenshot. And I'll read this one again. I'm being told to read it again. You have been worthy to belong, to love all along, Scorpio. That's who you are. That's who you are. Your inner children, your unconditional love. That's who you are. Without any need to improve, you're perfect as you are. In fact, you are love itself. That very bottom line. In fact, you are love itself. Oh, this is a powerful reading. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Last one. Flow. Holy hell. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. The dolphins. I love the dolphins. Dolphins are water dogs to me. I can't with myself. Reading it again. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. So go with the flow of life. Where do dolphins live? In the water, in the ocean. What sign are you? Water, Scorpio. Babies, flow again in love, Scorpio. Flow again in love. Okay. Ooh, what was that? Chills on my eyelids? That's uncomfortable. Okay, and in my forehead, so that's third eye. Angels are saying your pineal gland, pineal, okay, is illuminated. Okay, thank you for that. Neurosurgeon angels. Okay, thank you. Oracle of the Seven Energies. What else do we have for Scorpio? Great big love. You see the theme here in this reading, Scorpio? Great big love. Angels are saying don't pull anymore. Call of the muse. Again, that flow, that rhythm. Oh my God, Scorpio. This reading was all about your heart. This reading was all about your heart. And that, I think, is what I'm going to title this reading as. This reading is all about your heart and how to reconnect with it and how to grow love from it again. I'm sorry, I'm looking at cards now. Angels are saying there's nothing else that these cards are going to tell them that we haven't already told them. Because here is you fighting for value and worth, right? For validation. All right, that's it. Because I don't want to trigger you guys anymore. But I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. And I feel like a lot of you guys, if you're watching this reading, you're probably going to need a minute after it. Okay? So just kind of take that minute and nurture yourself. Connect with your heart, right? Sunset the thought and heavy thinking. Get in touch with your heart. Connect with your inner self, your inner child, your emotional body, your heart. This card also represents balance, right? The balance between spiritual and physical. I feel like, again, going back to that other reading where I'm like, why is it that when you fall in love, you can't live in the 3D, right? You always kind of float up into your head and into the subconscious. Well, here it's almost saying it's safe to return back home to your heart in the 3D. We know it's been battered and bruised, but after this, it's nothing but Healing, growth, and glow. Glow is what I got. Scorpio, I love you. I love you. You know I love you. 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 All right, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.